Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is me, Dukect here, live here on Dukect Lounge. More dependable than the Redskins offensive line, but hey, my cat is more dependable. But you know what else is not dependable? Blip. Yep. Starting, well, it was a couple hours ago, Blip.com is now dead. It is officially dead. And, well, a lot of people who have, a lot of people have like some people were like, man, I really wish they should have had like some, videos and stuff like that. It's, some people still have videos. Some say some people still have videos there and not ready to get way out. It sucks. It does suck for people like, say, for example, like Asset Debris. It's guys, like people like say bigger producers of Nostalgia Critic and everything else who use Blip for ways that can get away from copyright infringement, which is important. But sadly, it's frustrating for a lot of people. It's frustrating for a lot of people who just want to just put their content out there and not worry about just putting up content that the content they love, putting up these great videos, interesting videos, things that are make you laugh, make you think, and make you think differently about what the show is, instead of worrying about these people, these worry about trolls or the companies or anything else that don't care about fair use or what have you, and shut you down for whatever reason. It's again very frustrating and it's sad because there's a lot of people, what I do, and most of the people who make content, and guys like say me and uh, you know uh, Jack Sheeran, aka I think oh, the God dang it, what show I am. I donated to him. Dang it. Of you know Cal Jacula's show. You know the dude who does Phaelus. He does his stuff. He had to put most of his videos on there. And like I said, SF Debris, who can't put his stuff on YouTube because of these same problems. And guys who really want to give props to, or you to bring appreciation to other things, they can't do that. I want to put my stuff on YouTube. I really want to, most of my stuff, but more often than not, it's hits with copyright claims and things like that. Like I'm taking copyright, which is complete BS. But I'm not. I'm not stealing anything, and I'm not stealing anything. I'm just putting out things and reviewing it. If I did written reviews or written reviews, that's okay. But video, another format, that's wrong. I don't understand this. But Blip was the you know was a website that actually put us put that let us put up all that stuff up there. So I had my frustrations though. I mean, their player was complete crap, and the ads don't really, just kept playing over and over again, not really doing much. It didn't really upgrade with the times, and and kicking me out. You know, and all that stuff. But there was some good stuff about it. You could upload if you made a mistake in your video, you could actually re-upload the video. You not change any URLs or anything else. If all this stuff, like okay, boom, there you go. Which would be nice. I wish YouTube could do. Just say, hey, uh, man, I made a mistake, or bogus copyright claim. They can actually just do another, put the video back up with the same URL and say, bam, you're done. That sort of thing. I think that would have been even better. But that's life. That's how life goes. And yeah, Blip really dropped the ball on some points, but yeah, well, it's gone, and And happy trails. And hopefully, maybe the people behind it, uh, you know, maybe someone will make another website. Zipcast, Vimeo. I will put myself on Vimeo, but they basically just copyright claim my WrestleMania video, so I can't go there. Deadly Motion, that's 85% cool. Sometimes, so for whatever reason, it takes down some my videos for whatever reason. So I had to have my backup there, but for the most part, it's good. I can put my stuff up there, and there's other places I can go: Springboard, Screenwave, and hopefully one day someone will make a website that's actually pretty, something that where reviewers can put their hat on and make their um, videos to be very enticing, and make the video player enticing, and not care about the whole BS copyright stuff. Or maybe one day we'll finally get the whole, I know it's a pipe dream, but maybe someday someone actually can go up and fight these BS DMCAs and everything else. These things that these companies pull, trying to uh, silence and uh, basically try to silence us. And here's hoping that one day someone actually can we can go to the Supreme Court and plead our case, and they will rule favorably on us, and hopefully we'll have got some let's players to reviewers to video games, comic books, pro wrestling, and all the like can actually post the images and such, and not worried about WWE bringing them, or WWE, Capcom, Nintendo, and whatever, bringing them to court. That sort of thing. That would be great. And I'm just rambling. But then again, if you come to my show, this is basically what I do, ramble. So, anyway, thank you so much for letting me get out there on my chest. But I'm going to be talking about a little Ring of Honor later. And let me play some more music. Let's play some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles OC Remix. Pizza in the Van. Rashidi, Shidai Inya. If I pronounce it right, I pronounced that wrong, I apologize. Shidi Inya, MM versus USAF, Rock Steady, and Samara Smith. We'll play that, and when we come back, we'll be talking about Ring of Honor and their lack of storytelling during their television show. We'll be right back right after this here live on the Dukect Lounge here on TalkShoe.com. Thank you so much for watching and listening here on the Dukect Lounge. We'll be right back right after this.
I need to have fun. I do when they draw that gun like a megaton running over everyone.
Whether chilling in the lab, equation pen and a pad, meditate on the universe down to an atomic mass. To diss me would be crass, opposition comes in last. Yeah, we straight from the sewer, but y'all ninjas just trash. You gotta be out your mind trying to mess with the team. A warrior keeps it chill, calm and serene, till a villain pops up in the civilian's path, and I step in and play whack-a-mole with my bow staff. Late night heroes, bright lights of the city, cruising in that turtle van, and I got the whole crew with me. Lasers on the roof, computers in the back, hooked up by yours truly. Shredder, where you at? Divide the pie, subtract the whack, add the fact that we hold it down in every city on the map. Multiply by the brain power I possess, that's a recipe for success. Yes.
I do it, I need to have fun. I do it, they draw that gun like a megaton running over everyone.
You know the space, you seen it on the Tizoo, reporting on the issues, the saga continues. There's a whole slew of people chasing after me, further than the eye can see, it runs in the family. Blocking and knocking these haters out with my click. All we need is some kicks, cause we do's it like this. Shower you with our turtle power, any given day, any given hour. But ninja wanna start some drama, Leo go to work with your katana, watch him slice it and dice it up. Tell your homeboys better beware. Here comes Micah Angela with the shucks, sing you running straight back to your land. Ooh, join on up with Donnie and Ralph. Take a little ride, we'll head out south. On the red line or on a damn rhyme. Won't you step up? Don't make us have to go off. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Take us to your leader, we gon' shred him like he wants to be.
And we are back here live here on talkshoe.com. Also, you can hear this on iTunes and all that good stuff. iTunes, you can download iTunes. Also, my YouTube page, DukecT, youtube.com/DukecT. Also, you can find this on my Facebook page, DukecT Productions, Facebook, right there, Facebook.com/DukecT Productions, right there. Also, you can find this, the video portion, also on Manic Expression, Zipcast, Freaking Awesome Network, the Chester Cat Studio forums, the CCS podcast forums over there at CheshireCatStudios.com. Like a really guy posted the stuff up there anyway. And let's see, other places and everything else. I'm trying to put more stuff out there as well. So, and I'm gonna probably start andscrewattack.com, and also I'm gonna try to uh, boost up the Channel Awesome forum and such. I'm gonna probably bring that back again. You know, try to get more of an open stream there. I haven't gone there for a while. Maybe I should start going there again and reconnect with some people. Haven't done that in a while. So yeah. Anyway. Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor, one of the most beloved little indie companies that could. One of the most people would look at it and say Ring of Honor is great. It has in-ring action. It takes itself seriously. It doesn't do any stupid jokes or do anything like what WWE does or this other stuff what TNA does. They actually treat the wrestlers with respect and dignity. They pay their guys on time for them and everything, and pay their production crews on time, which sadly should not be something of a should not be like a positive check, but that's how I'm basically a low at this point. Gosh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. You know, I really do. I really enjoy Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor is I like Jay Lethal. I like his rise to facing Jay Briscoe, and in the build to for Best in the World 2015. I love that. There was some really I like the Addiction. I like the tag team stuff. I really do. There's a lot of stuff I actually really do like about Ring of Honor. But here's the real problem. After Best in the World, it just spun its wheels. The television show, all it did was show best of, they showed stuff from earlier shows and such, like repeat show. Instead of showing the aftermath, which something should be really important, Jay Lethal winning both the TV and world title, that should be the first thing they should have done. All this other stuff. I mean, maybe show the footage like DVD or something. I mean, that should have been like, okay, first big thing, we're gonna show this thing off and see Jay Lethal. What is he gonna do? That's something they should lead in with. Over at Destination America, they got all this good stuff. Why right here they just put this wrestling stuff with no type of rhyme or reason. It was great. It was a lot of great stuff, but it was like, why are they feuding? Who are these people? Why do they care? Why should I care? You know, and a lot of no-selling finishers via the Young Bucks, which I'm getting on a little more than annoyed side, by the way. I'm getting more annoyed by them with their super kicks and their super kicking and non-selling and everything else, and their finishers are, you know, I get a little sick of that. And another thing that really bothers me about Ring of Honor is that there's no, for the most part, after Best in the World, there was no real storyline. Sure, they had Jay Lethal taking on Roderick Strong, it's like, oh my goodness, the past Roderick Strong and House of Truth, they barely even touched upon that. Well, then again, they had 3 weeks of build. I mean, they could have done something, but they didn't. Um, they didn't do anything build up for the other matches. The only thing for Death Before Dishonor, all they did was like only build up for the match I remember was from Moose and Cedric Alexander. That is something they because Vita Scott came out and did a little promo. That was it. Nothing else. I just don't understand it. I don't understand why Ring of Honor, when they do not do any type of storylines, anything connecting, why, trying to connect with more of the audience. I think that's one of the main reasons why Destination America pulled the plug on them on 8 o'clock and moved them to 11 o'clock. Like they're, when their replay showing, their 11 o'clock replay showing because, well, and replace it with Bigfoot because, which is, sad, hilarious and sad. Because honestly, there's no real story elements in Ring of Honor for the most part. There's no storyline that actually connects anything. You can say, well, this thing happened, this thing, but yeah, but why? Because what most of the time they have matches that are just they're good, but they're good matches, but they don't lead up to anything. I mean, wrestling is great, but you need to have a story. We need to have something building up to. In fact, the only consistent storyline I see on there is I think with uh, Carino's kid. I think Steve Carino's kid, and with the Legacy or something. Him team with the Legacy or something, which at the end of the day I honestly would not be surprised to be a tag match or some type of swerve at Final Battle. I think that's the only thing that's going on, which is pretty sad. And honestly, I don't care because the kid is acting really, really stupid, and I don't like him. If I have a really unlikable version of he was, oh, but he's a nice kid and everything, I'm like, show, don't tell. You show him to be basically so, at least all they're showing him is that he's over his head, and yet he's still following him. Like, he's like, he has to make his own mistakes, fine, but why is he partnering with a person that he knows doesn't like his dad? Is just trying to mess with him, who basically overall he's messing with him. The fans see it, and Colby Carino, for whatever reason, like says, yeah, he has my whole best interest at heart. I'm gonna still follow him because reasons for actions are stupid. Ugh. And also, by the way, Adam Page, I like him, but can he stop with that stupid uh, front flip forearm? Seriously, that's just flippy shit for just being flippy. I don't like that. And most people should not be doing. I mean, most people are like, oh, you just get any reaction in the crowd here. They're like, ugh. They're just like, yeah, that's like, yeah, like it's just not really any reaction and such. And I sit there, I'm like, I want to know what it calls oh, no, it was the decade. Oh yeah, the decade. I'm sorry, I didn't even care. Was it Legacy or something? No, that was WWE's Randy Orton's stable back in 2007. No, this is the decade, and I'm like, you'll wonder, I mean, I would love to see you on Tough Enough or something like that. They're like, dude, what are you doing? Stop! Like, hey, what are you doing? Backflip to a forearm. I'm like, cut that from your roster. I mean, I would just love seeing Daniel Bryan or Daniel Bryan Page or what have you, just cut the crap into him, saying, cut that crap out. Nobody likes it, and then just basically hammer him or something like that because that move needs to go. I mean, it just feels like it's like trying to be cool, but it's not, and it could injure himself. That move can easily injure himself. He might out for like 6 or 10 months just hopping around, with a torn ACL or something like that, or a broken leg or something because he misplaced the flip or something. He does that thing off the apron, by the way. He might misjudge the jump and just bang his head or bang his knee or something. All right, but whatever. But let me get back to my point. I'm sorry I went on that little tangent, but Ring of Honor to me is just in a stagnant place right now. spinning its wheels. After that huge big win with Jay Lethal, they haven't done much in the storytelling development. There's no storytelling in that development and such. I mean, they're doing some things, but it's nothing really consistent. I really want to like I said, I want to see more of say you know you know I just want to see more Cedric Alexander. I like Cedric Alexander. I see his turn. Being frustrated. I think I want to see more of that. I mean, I know they're frustrated. They're handpicking 1 hour. Then make your hour count. Do more interviews. Do more promos. Do things that get inside the character and build up to your shows. And if you have no shows, then you could do a wrestle thing and build up to it. Maybe ask Destination America or something like that to do maybe a 2 hour show. Do stuff like that to really keep people engaged. Get them people to care. If people to care about your wrestlers or characters or what have you. If you don't, well, why should I watch? What's the point of watching your show if I don't have any other emotional attachment to them? Great matches are great. Great matches are fine. But if you don't have anything to build it up, if you don't have anything to actually do that or do anything to really have anyone to connect to the crowd on that base level, they just like, that's just flippy stuff. That's nice, but there's nothing really there. There's nothing really there to connect the crowd with. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how, it's nice to see some diversity as of undisputed champion, but if we don't see any character, or the fans don't feel any character, or anything he can be engaged in, no one's gonna care. Roderick Strong, God love him, he's a good wrestler, but he can't speak for anything. He's not that interesting he doesn't have a that good of mic skills. He's terrible. They say he's improved, but to paraphrase in Cars, you know, uh, comment from I think one of his reviews. Let's see, was it oh yeah, so it was Countdown. Says yeah, he's gotten better, but 1,000 times 0 is still 0. You're just not going to really improve on that much. It's just this bland, boring talk that I just don't really care for. He's good in the ring. He would be guys like him are great. But then again, I honestly wish there was a mute gimmick. If he had a mute gimmick, I honestly think that'd be best for him. He's the wrestler who actually could do that. And just have no one really talk for him or anything else. No one, just have a manager or something talk for him or something like that. Because, man, dude just can't convey any type of emotion. Dude just is terrible. I say, I just can't really, I just really is. I just really want this Ring of Honor to get better. I want them to be better. I want them to be something consistent. Because again, they're not getting any of the, they're not really getting an audience. Because once again, they are just not really giving anyone an enticing character. It doesn't matter. You can have great wrestling every show. But if you don't have anyone, and I will keep repeating, and I'm going to say this over and over again, if you don't have anyone to connect to the audience to, if it's only going to be that connection to the audience, no one's going to really care. No one is going to care about. No one is going to care about. How what rate the match is, how many 5-star matches. Um, how many 5-star matches to you know and everything else. Uh, I just don't understand that. I just don't get it, and I don't think it's not really something that one day, one day I hope that Ring of Honor gets it. If they don't, well, c'est la vie. There's always Lucha Underground, right? Yeah, I don't get that. I get five. There's like 600 plus channels on Verizon Files, and I can't. I get Destination America. Rip de doo. Yeah. Anyway. Um. Oh, a little bit of show news. Last video standing. Just finished the script of the TNA Anniversary review. I'm going to be going over it. I'm going to try to do some videos shooting tonight. I might be doing some tonight, or I'll wait tomorrow morning to do some. I'll do some shooting. No, I'll probably do some shooting tomorrow and adding the audio, video, and audio, and then getting all the pieces I need and such. I'll probably get the pieces I need tonight. The videos, and everything else, the whole things I need to get. Um, and hopefully I will have the episode up by hope and plan to have the episode up hopefully by Tuesday, next Tuesday, before my classes. Uh, anyway, um, it's Duke CT here. Thank you so much for listening and watching on YouTube and everything else. And hopefully, I will see y'all next week with some better and better interesting stuff to talk about. It's Duke CT here. Peace, love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all later.